Congratulations. If you're watching this, that means that your trademark application was filed with the US Patent and Trademark Office. Now, there's a few important things to know about that we're going to discuss in this video. So the date that it was filed is the date that anyone else would have had to start using or have filed a trademark application before yours in order to have priority over it. So by filing, you cut that off, which is a good thing. Number two is to know that the next step is in about, this says 3 months over here, but currently in May of 2022, it's closer to a 8-month window. So what's going to happen is in about 8 months, the application is going to be reviewed by an examining attorney at the US Patent and Trademark Office, and they're going to review it for a number of issues. One of the main issues is likelihood of confusion. Would this cause confusion with another registration or a prior pending application? They'll also look at it for, is it geographic? Is it geographically descriptive? Is it a surname? Is there a translation that should be filed? And is it merely descriptive, or is it a generic trademark in that it should not have any protection at all? So if there's no issues, the next phase is that the examining attorney will prove it for publication. And that's here where they get published. Something else to know that's very important about the application date is that if you would like to file in a foreign country, you can do that within 6 months of this US application, and the foreign country will treat it as if it was filed on that same date in their country if priority is claimed. So it's important to consider that. That being said, is just because you don't file within that 6-month period does not mean that you can't file foreign. You're not cut off from that right. It just means that you potentially could lose your earlier filing date of the US, and someone can file within that period. So that's just some of the most important things to know. Oh, before I forget though, one of the next most important things to know is now that we filed it is within a day or two, these are all public. So what happens is there are a lot of scammers out there that mine the public information at the US Patent and Trademark Office, and most likely you're going to receive some sort of solicitation that looks like it's official. It might look like it's from the government saying that you owe, $1,300, but most likely it's something that should just be tossed in the garbage. Feel free to reach out and ask us if it's something that's legitimate or not, but in most cases, the USPTO does not just send you a bill. Everything will go through your attorney, or you'll just need to know what to do at the right time. They don't generally just send an invoice and say, hey, pay this. Most of the time, if you're receiving something like that, even if it says from the US Patent Register Office or some other made-up term that sounds like an official office of the government, it's probably a scam. So feel free to reach out with those, and we'll discuss the rest of the process in another video. Thanks for watching.